Question 1. What does a two-way left turn sign indicate? A. Parking allowed for left turns only. B. A lane designated for left turns in both directions. C. Left turns are prohibited. Answer: B. A lane designated for left turns in both directions. This sign indicates a center lane shared by traffic from both directions for the purpose of making left turns. Question 2. How should you respond when you see a slow-moving vehicle sign? A. Immediately pass the vehicle. B. Slow down and maintain a safe following distance. C. Honk to alert the driver. Answer: B. Slow down and maintain a safe following distance. This sign is used on vehicles moving slower than the traffic flow, and you should slow down and only pass when it's safe. Question 3. What does the divided highway sign signify about the road ahead? A. The highway ends. B. A divided highway begins or ends. C. Increased speed limits. Answer: B. A divided highway begins or ends. This sign indicates that the road ahead is split into two separate roadways by a median or barrier. Question 4. If you encounter a ramp closed schedule sign, what should you do? A. Find an alternate route in advance. B. Wait for the ramp to open. C. Use the ramp carefully. Answer: A. Find an alternate route in advance. This sign indicates that a ramp will be closed at certain times, so drivers should plan a different path. Question 5. At what maximum speed should you drive when you see a speed limit sign stating 55 miles per hour? A. Exactly 55 miles per hour. B. No more than 55 miles per hour. C. At least 55 miles per hour. Answer: B. No more than 55 miles per hour. Speed limit signs indicate the maximum speed allowed. Drivers should not exceed this speed. Question 6. What precautions should you take upon seeing a no-shoulder sign? A. Increase speed. B. Be prepared for no emergency stopping lanes. C. Use the shoulder for stopping. Answer: B. Be prepared for no emergency stopping lanes. This sign indicates that there are no shoulders on the road, limiting space for emergency stops or breakdowns. Question 7. How should you approach an intersection with a crossroad sign? A. Speed up to cross quickly. B. Prepare to stop for cross traffic. C. Ignore the sign as it is informational only. Answer: B. Prepare to stop for cross traffic. This sign warns of a crossroad ahead, indicating that drivers should be prepared to yield or stop for crossing traffic. Question 8. What action should you take when you see a lane ends merge left sign? A. Merge left immediately. B. Stop and merge left. C. Continue in the same lane until it ends. Answer: A. Merge left immediately. This sign indicates that your lane is ending soon, and you should safely merge into the lane to your left. Question 9. You see a road work next 5 miles sign. What should you do? A. Increase speed to pass the area quickly. B. Prepare for possible delays and slow down. C. Ignore the sign if no workers are present. Answer: B. Prepare for possible delays and slow down. This sign indicates road work ahead, and drivers should be ready for changes in traffic patterns and speed limits. Question 10. What does a left turn yield on green sign mean for drivers wishing to turn left? A. Turn left immediately on green. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. C. Left turns are not allowed. Answer: B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. This sign means you must yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians crossing the intersection before turning left. Question 11. Upon encountering a loose gravel sign, how should you adjust your driving? A. Speed up to reduce tire contact with gravel. B. Slow down and avoid sudden turns. C. Maintain your current speed. Answer: B. Slow down and avoid sudden turns. Loose gravel can reduce traction, so it's important to slow down and drive carefully. Question 12. What does a trolley station sign indicate, and how should drivers react? A. Trolley crossings are prohibited. B. Expect trolley crossings and yield to trolleys. C. Parking is available for trolleys only. Answer. B. Expect trolley crossings and yield to trolleys. This sign indicates a nearby trolley station, so drivers should be prepared for trolleys crossing the road and yield accordingly. Question 13. Describe the actions a driver should take when they see a pedestrian crossing sign. A. Speed up to clear the area quickly. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. C. Pedestrians have the right to cross at any time. Answer. B. Slow down and be prepared to stop for pedestrians. This sign indicates an area where pedestrians may be crossing, and drivers should watch for and yield to them. Question 14. What does encountering a wrong way sign indicate for a driver? A. They are going the correct way. B. They have entered a one-way street in the wrong direction. C. The sign is placed incorrectly. Answer. B. They have entered a one-way street in the wrong direction. This sign warns drivers that they are going against traffic, which is dangerous and illegal. Question 15. If you see a no passing zone sign, what must you not do? A. Overtake and pass another vehicle. B. Slow down and follow the vehicle ahead. C. Stop immediately. Answer. A. Overtake and pass another vehicle. This sign indicates that passing is not allowed due to oncoming traffic or other hazards. Question 16. When driving, how should you respond to a keep right sign? A. Move to the left lane. B. Stay in the right lane or move to the right. C. Keep to the center of the road. Answer. B. Stay in the right lane or move to the right. This sign instructs drivers to keep right of a divider or obstacle. Question 17. What should drivers anticipate upon seeing a cross traffic ahead sign? A. Increased speed limits. B. Traffic merging from the sides. C. Vehicles crossing their path ahead. Answer. C. Vehicles crossing their path ahead. This sign warns drivers to be prepared for vehicles entering or crossing the roadway ahead. Question 18. You see a truck rollover speed sign on a curve. How should you adjust your driving? A. Maintain your current speed. B. Increase your speed to minimize time on the curve. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. Answer. C. Slow down and proceed with caution. This sign warns of a high risk of truck rollovers, advising drivers to reduce speed on curves. Question 19. What is required of drivers when they encounter a right lane must turn right sign? A. Continue straight in the right lane. B. Merge left if not turning right. C. Turn right only from the right lane. Answer. C. Turn right only from the right lane. This sign indicates that the right lane is designated for right turns only. Question 20. How should drivers react to a men at work sign? A. Speed up to pass the work zone quickly. B. Ignore the sign outside of work hours. C. Slow down and be prepared for changes in traffic patterns. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared for changes in traffic patterns. This sign indicates a work zone ahead, where drivers should be cautious and ready for workers, equipment, and altered traffic flows. Question 21. What steps should you take when approaching a school zone? A. Increase speed to minimize traffic delay. B. Honk to alert pedestrians of your presence. C. Slow down and watch for children. Answer. C. Slow down and watch for children. In school zones, drivers should reduce speed and be extra cautious, looking out for children crossing the street. Question 22. Describe the proper procedure for making a right turn at a red light. A. Stop, then proceed without yielding. B. Slow down and turn without stopping. C. Stop, yield to traffic and pedestrians, then turn if safe. Answer. C. Stop, yield to traffic and pedestrians, then turn if safe. Before turning right on red, you must come to a complete stop and ensure the way is clear. Question 23. How should you react if an emergency vehicle with flashing lights is approaching while you are in an intersection? A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over. B. Stop in the intersection. C. Speed up to clear the intersection quickly. Answer. A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over, safely clear the intersection, and then pull over to allow emergency vehicles to pass. Question 24. What is the rule for parking a vehicle next to a curb on a level street? A. Park with the vehicle facing uphill. B. Park with the vehicle's front facing downhill. C. Park with the vehicle's wheels within 18 inches of the curb. Answer. C. Park with the vehicle's wheels within 18 inches of the curb. This ensures that the vehicle is parked close to the curb and not obstructing traffic. Question 25. How do you determine the right-of-way at a four-way stop? A. The vehicle to the left goes first. B. The first vehicle to stop should move forward first. C. Vehicles on the main road have the right-of-way. Answer. B. The first vehicle to stop should move forward first. If two vehicles arrive at the same time, the vehicle on the right has the right-of-way. Question 26. What are the consequences of driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. A warning on the first offense. B. Mandatory community service only. C. Fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. Answer. C. Fines, license suspension, and possible jail time. Driving under the influence is a serious offense with severe penalties. Question 27. Explain the safe following distance rule. A. 1 second rule. B. 2 second rule. C. 3 second rule. Answer. C. 3 second rule. Maintaining a 3 second following distance from the vehicle in front of you helps ensure safety and allows time to react. Question 28. Under what circumstances is it legal to use the carpool lane? A. When driving alone during off-peak hours. B. When the vehicle contains the minimum number of passengers as posted. C. Anytime if you're driving a hybrid vehicle. Answer. B. When the vehicle contains the minimum number of passengers as posted. Carpool lanes are reserved for vehicles with multiple occupants to encourage carpooling. Question 29. How should you adjust your driving in foggy conditions? A. Use high beam headlights. B. Use low beam headlights. C. Turn off your headlights. Answer. B. Use low beam headlights. Low beams provide better visibility in fog than high beams, which can reflect off the fog and reduce visibility. Question 30. What is the procedure for changing lanes on a multi-lane highway? A. Signal, check your mirrors, then quickly change lanes. B. Signal, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes when safe. C. Change lanes without signaling to surprise other drivers. Answer. B. Signal, check your mirrors and blind spot, then change lanes when safe. Always use your turn signal to indicate your intentions to other drivers. Question 31. Describe the actions a driver should take when experiencing brake failure. A. Panic and immediately stop the car. B. Pump the brakes, use the emergency brake, and look for a safe place to slow down. C. Continue driving to a service station. Answer. B. Pump the brakes, use the emergency brake, and look for a safe place to slow down. These steps can help bring the vehicle to a stop safely if the brakes fail. Question 32. What are the legal requirements for using seat belts in California? A. Only the driver and front seat passengers need to wear seat belts. B. All vehicle occupants must wear seat belts. C. Seat belts are optional for adults in the back seat. Answer. B. All vehicle occupants must wear seat belts. California law requires all occupants of a vehicle to wear seat belts. Question 33. How should a driver handle an uncontrolled intersection? A. Speed up to get through quickly. B. Come to a complete stop before proceeding. C. Slow down and yield to any vehicles or pedestrians in the intersection. Answer. C. Slow down and yield to any vehicles or pedestrians in the intersection. Drivers should proceed with caution, yielding as necessary. Question 34. What is the significance of a solid yellow line on the road? A. Indicates a no passing zone. B. Separates lanes of traffic moving in the same direction. C. Designates parking zones. Answer. A. Indicates a no passing zone. A solid yellow line on the road means passing is not allowed. Question 35. When is it necessary to use headlights during the day? A. On sunny days for better visibility. B. When it is raining, foggy, or visibility is reduced. C. Never. Headlights are for night use only. Answer. B. When it is raining, foggy, or visibility is reduced. California law requires the use of headlights during inclement weather or when visibility is low. Question 36. What precautions should be taken when sharing the road with bicycles? A. Honk to alert cyclists of your presence. B. Give cyclists the same rights and duties as motor vehicle drivers. C. Pass cyclists with no less than 4 feet distance between your vehicle and the bicycle. Answer. B. Give cyclists the same rights and duties as motor vehicle drivers. Always allow at least 3 feet of space when passing a bicycle. Question 37. Explain the importance of checking blind spots before changing lanes. A. It's a legal requirement. B. It helps ensure the lane is clear of vehicles, cyclists, or motorcyclists. C. It's only necessary in heavy traffic. Answer. B. It helps ensure the lane is clear of vehicles, cyclists, or motorcyclists. Checking blind spots is crucial for safe lane changes. Question 38. How does one execute a safe and legal U-turn? A. Only in residential areas. B. Where U-turns are not prohibited by signage and it is safe to do so. C. At any intersection, regardless of signage. Answer. B. Where U-turns are not prohibited by signage and it is safe to do so. U-turns should be made only where allowed and when traffic conditions permit. Question 39. What are the guidelines for driving over railroad crossings? A. Always stop, then proceed when safe. B. Slow down, listen and look for trains, and proceed if clear. C. Increase speed to cross tracks quickly. Answer. B. Slow down, listen and look for trains, and proceed if clear. Always exercise caution and be prepared to stop if a train is approaching. Question 40. Describe the protocol for yielding to pedestrians in crosswalks. A. Pedestrians must yield to vehicles. B. Only yield to pedestrians in marked crosswalks. C. Yield to all pedestrians in crosswalks. Answer. C. Yield to all pedestrians in crosswalks. Drivers must always give the right-of-way to pedestrians crossing the street in any marked or unmarked crosswalk. Question 41. How do you proceed when a traffic signal is not working at an intersection? A. Proceed as if the intersection is uncontrolled. B. Treat the intersection as a 4-way stop. C. Continue at the same speed and use caution. Answer. B. Treat the intersection as a 4-way stop. When traffic signals are out, drivers should treat the intersection as a 4-way stop and proceed when it's safe and their turn. Question 42. What are the steps for safely backing up your vehicle? A. Check mirrors only, then begin backing up. B. Use only the rear view camera for guidance. C. Check mirrors and blind spots, then back up slowly. Answer. C. Check mirrors and blind spots, then back up slowly. Always ensure it's safe to back up by checking all mirrors and blind spots and proceed with caution. Question 43. Describe how to properly use turn signals when planning to turn or change lanes. A. Signal at least 50 feet before the turn or lane change. B. Signal only when vehicles are close. C. Signal right before turning or changing lanes. Answer. A. Signal at least 50 feet before the turn or lane change. Signaling early gives other drivers and pedestrians ample warning of your intentions. Question 44. What actions should you take if you start to skid on a slippery road? A. Brake hard and steer in the opposite direction of the skid. B. Steer in the direction of the skid and ease off the gas. C. Accelerate to regain traction. Answer B. Steer in the direction of the skid and ease off the gas. This helps to realign the vehicle's direction and regain control. Question 45. How do you handle a situation where you're approaching a stopped school bus with flashing red lights on a two-lane road? A. Pass the bus with caution. B. Stop only if children are visible. C. Stop at least 20 feet away from the bus. Answer C. Stop at least 20 feet away from the bus. It's required to stop for school buses with flashing red lights to ensure the safety of children boarding or departing the bus. Question 46. What is the legal requirement for child passenger safety seats in California? A. Children under 8 must be secured in a car seat or booster in the back seat. B. Children under 5 must be in a rear-facing car seat. C. Booster seats are optional for children over 6. Answer A. Children under 8 must be secured in a car seat or booster in the back seat. This law is designed to protect young children in the event of a crash. Question 47. Explain the correct procedure for passing another vehicle on a two-lane road. A. Pass quickly with minimal clearance. B. Ensure the oncoming lane is clear, signal, and pass when safe. C. Use the shoulder if the oncoming lane is not clear. Answer B. Ensure the oncoming lane is clear, signal, and pass when safe. Always ensure that you have enough space and visibility to pass safely. Question 48. What should you do if you encounter a funeral procession while driving? A. Join the procession for a faster route. B. Yield the right-of-way until the procession has passed. C. Pass the procession on the right. Answer B. Yield the right-of-way until the procession has passed. It's respectful and often required by law to allow funeral processions to proceed without interruption. Question 49. Describe the appropriate response to a flashing red traffic light. A. Stop and proceed when the way is clear. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Treat it as a yield sign. Answer A. Stop and proceed when the way is clear. A flashing red light is treated the same as a stop sign. Question 50. What measures should be taken when parking uphill or downhill with or without a curb? A. Always park with your wheels turned away from the curb. B. Turn your wheels away from the curb uphill, towards the curb downhill. C. Keep your wheels straight in all situations. Answer B. Turn your wheels away from the curb uphill, towards the curb downhill. This ensures that if the vehicle starts to roll, it will move away from traffic or towards the curb, minimizing potential damage. Question 51. How can you safely share the road with large trucks and buses? A. Stay in their blind spots for safety. B. Provide extra space for wide turns and stopping distances. C. Pass closely to reduce wind resistance. Answer B. Provide extra space for wide turns and stopping distances. Large vehicles have larger blind spots and require more room to maneuver and stop. Question 52. What are the guidelines for adjusting your speed based on road conditions? A. Always drive at the speed limit, regardless of conditions. B. Increase speed in adverse conditions to minimize time on the road. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance in poor conditions. Answer C. Reduce speed and increase following distance in poor conditions. Adverse weather and road conditions require slower speeds for safety. Question 53. Explain the concept of right-of-way when dealing with pedestrians at unmarked crosswalks. A. Pedestrians must always yield to vehicles. B. Vehicles have the right-of-way at unmarked crosswalks. C. Pedestrians have the right-of-way at all crosswalks, marked or unmarked. Answer C. Pedestrians have the right-of-way at all crosswalks, marked or unmarked. Drivers must always yield to pedestrians crossing the street. Question 54. What should you do before exiting your vehicle parked on a busy street? A. Leave your door open for quick access. B. Check mirrors and blind spots for approaching traffic or cyclists. C. Exit the vehicle immediately without looking. Answer. B. Check mirrors and blind spots for approaching traffic or cyclists. This prevents opening doors into oncoming traffic or bicyclists. Question 55. How do you respond to an aggressive driver to avoid conflict? A. Retaliate to assert your driving rights. B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and avoid confrontation. C. Speed up and compete with the aggressive driver. Answer. B. Ignore the aggressive behavior and avoid confrontation. It's safest to remain calm and not engage with aggressive drivers. Question 56. Describe the legal implications of leaving the scene of an accident. A. It's acceptable if no one was injured. B. It may result in fines, license suspension, or jail time. C. Only the at-fault driver faces penalties. Answer. B. It may result in fines, license suspension, or jail time. Leaving the scene of an accident is a serious offense with significant legal consequences. Question 57. What precautions should be taken when driving through a tunnel or underpass? A. Increase speed to minimize time inside. B. Turn on headlights and reduce speed. C. Use high beam headlights to improve visibility. Answer. B. Turn on headlights and reduce speed. This increases visibility and safety when driving through tunnels or underpasses. Question 58. How should you react to a flashing yellow traffic light at an intersection? A. Stop completely before proceeding. B. Proceed with caution, checking for cross traffic and pedestrians. C. Ignore the flashing light and proceed normally. Answer. B. Proceed with caution, checking for cross traffic and pedestrians. A flashing yellow light indicates that you should slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. Question 59. What is the appropriate action if you miss your exit on a freeway? A. Make a U-turn immediately. B. Continue to the next exit and find a way back. C. Stop and back up on the freeway. Answer. B. Continue to the next exit and find a way back. It's unsafe to stop or back up on a freeway. Question 60. How do you correctly yield to emergency vehicles when you are in heavy traffic? A. Continue driving to avoid blocking the vehicle. B. Move to the right and stop, even in heavy traffic. C. Ignore the emergency vehicle unless it is directly behind you. Answer. B. Move to the right and stop, even in heavy traffic. It's important to make way for emergency vehicles to pass safely. Question 61. What is the procedure for safely merging onto a freeway? A. Slow down and wait for an opening. B. Stop at the end of the on-ramp to wait for a gap. C. Accelerate to match the speed of freeway traffic and merge when safe. Answer. C. Accelerate to match the speed of freeway traffic and merge when safe. This ensures a smooth transition onto the freeway and minimizes disruptions in traffic flow. Question 62. Describe the legal obligations when involved in a collision resulting in property damage. A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange insurance information with the other party. C. Wait for law enforcement to clear you to leave. Answer. B. Exchange insurance information with the other party. It's important to provide your contact and insurance information whenever there's property damage. Question 63. How should you approach a roundabout or traffic circle? A. Enter at high speed to maintain traffic flow. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and merge into the circle safely. C. Stop completely before entering the roundabout. Answer. B. Yield to traffic already in the roundabout and merge into the circle safely. This ensures smooth and safe navigation through the roundabout. Question 64. What is the significance of a double solid white line on the highway? A. Indicates a lane change is allowed. B. Marks a pedestrian crossing area. C. Separates lanes of traffic going in the same direction with no crossing allowed. Answer: C. Separates lanes of traffic going in the same direction with no crossing allowed. Crossing a double solid white line is prohibited. Question 65. Under what conditions are you required to stop for a school bus on a divided highway? A. When the bus is on the other side of the divided highway. B. Only if the bus is on the same side as you. C. Regardless of which side of the divided highway the bus is on. Answer: B. Only if the bus is on the same side as you. On a divided highway, you're not required to stop for a school bus that's on the opposite side of the divider. Question 66. Explain the process for obtaining a disabled parking placard or license plate in California. A. Available to any driver upon request. B. Requires certification from a medical professional. C. Only available to drivers over the age of 65. Answer: B. Requires certification from a medical professional. A qualified medical professional must verify the disability for a placard or plate to be issued. Question 67. What are the penalties for driving without insurance in California? A. A warning for the first offense. B. Vehicle impoundment only. C. Fines and possible vehicle impoundment. Answer: C. Fines and possible vehicle impoundment. Driving without insurance carries significant penalties to enforce the requirement for financial responsibility. Question 68. How does California law address the use of mobile phones while driving? A. Handheld use is permitted for all drivers. B. Only hands-free use is allowed. C. No restrictions on mobile phone use while driving. Answer: B. Only hands-free use is allowed. California law restricts the use of handheld mobile devices while driving to encourage safer driving practices. Question 69. What should you do if you are being tailgated? A. Brake sharply to discourage the tailgater. B. Maintain your speed and allow the tailgater to pass when possible. C. Increase your speed significantly. Answer: B. Maintain your speed and allow the tailgater to pass when possible. This minimizes the risk of a collision and diffuses the situation safely. Question 70. Describe how to recognize and react to a yield sign. A. Stop completely, then proceed when the way is clear. B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary, giving the right of way to others. C. Accelerate quickly to merge with traffic. Answer: B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary, giving the right of way to others. A yield sign means you must defer to other traffic and pedestrians. Question 71. What are the requirements for headlights use when driving at night or in poor visibility conditions? A. Headlights are optional at night if there's street lighting. B. Use high beam headlights at all times for better visibility. C. Use low beam headlights during night driving and when visibility is poor. Answer: C. Use low beam headlights during night driving and when visibility is poor. This ensures visibility without blinding other drivers. Question 72. How do you handle intersections with inoperative traffic signals due to a power outage? A. Treat the intersection as having a yield sign. B. Ignore the signals and proceed with caution. C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer: C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. This ensures safety and order at intersections when signals are not functioning. Question 73. Explain the importance of the move over law when passing stationary emergency vehicles. A. It's only a suggestion to move over. B. Reduce speed and move over to provide a safe distance for emergency responders. C. Accelerate to pass emergency vehicles quickly. Answer: B. Reduce speed and move over to provide a safe distance for emergency responders. The move over law aims to protect emergency and maintenance workers. Question 74. What actions should you take if you encounter wildlife on the road? A. Attempt to scare the animals away with your vehicle. B. Slow down or stop if necessary and wait for the animals to clear the road. C. Speed up to pass before the animals can move closer. Answer. B. Slow down or stop if necessary and wait for the animals to clear the road. This minimizes the risk of accidents and harm to wildlife. Question 75. How do you determine whether it's safe to pass a bicycle on a narrow road? A. Pass closely and quickly to minimize time beside the bicycle. B. Only pass if you can leave at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle. C. Honk to signal the cyclist to stop and let you pass. Answer. B. Only pass if you can leave at least 3 feet of space between your vehicle and the bicycle. California law requires at least 3 feet of passing space for safety. Question 76. What is the correct response to an amber alert on the highway message boards? A. Ignore it and focus on your driving. B. Report any sightings of the vehicle described in the alert to law enforcement. C. Attempt to find the vehicle described in the alert. Answer. B. Report any sightings of the vehicle described in the alert to law enforcement. Amber alerts are issued to help locate abducted children, and driver awareness can aid in recovery efforts. Question 77. Describe the steps to take after hitting a parked vehicle if the owner is not present. A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Wait for the owner to return. C. Leave your contact information on the parked vehicle. Answer. C. Leave your contact information on the parked vehicle. It's important to provide a way for the owner to contact you about the damage. Question 78. How should you adjust your driving in response to a high wind advisory? A. Ignore the advisory and drive as usual. B. Reduce speed and use extra caution, especially in high-profile vehicles. C. Increase speed to stabilize your vehicle. Answer. B. Reduce speed and use extra caution, especially in high-profile vehicles. High winds can affect vehicle handling, making slower speeds and increased caution necessary. Question 79. What is the procedure for turning left at an intersection where the oncoming traffic has no stop sign or signal? A. Turn quickly before the oncoming traffic arrives. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. C. Insist on the right-of-way by turning first. Answer. B. Yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians before turning. Always give the right-of-way to oncoming vehicles and crossing pedestrians in this situation. Question 80. How do you deal with a tire blowout while driving? A. Brake hard and immediately to stop the vehicle. B. Maintain your course, slow down gradually, and pull off the road safely. C. Accelerate to regain control before braking. Answer. B. Maintain your course, slow down gradually, and pull off the road safely. Abrupt actions can lead to loss of control, so it's important to remain calm and slow down safely. Question 81. How do you react to an upcoming speed limit sign that lowers the speed limit ahead? A. Continue at your current speed until you reach the sign. B. Immediately reduce your speed to match the new limit. C. Gradually slow down to the new speed limit as you approach the sign. Answer. C. Gradually slow down to the new speed limit as you approach the sign. It's important to adjust your speed in advance to comply with the new speed limit. Question 82. What is indicated by a two-way left turn lane and how should it be used? A. For high-speed passing on the left. B. For left turns by traffic in both directions. C. As an additional lane for through traffic. Answer. B. For left turns by traffic in both directions. This center lane is shared for making left turns, or U-turns when permitted, and should not be used for through traffic or overtaking. Question 83. Describe the appropriate driving behavior when encountering a loose gravel sign on the road. A. Maintain your normal speed. B. Increase speed to minimize traction loss. C. Slow down and avoid sudden changes in speed or direction. Answer. C. Slow down and avoid sudden changes in speed or direction. Loose gravel can reduce traction, increasing the risk of losing control. Question 84. What precautions should be taken when a roadwork next 5 miles sign is displayed? A. Increase speed to quickly pass the work zone. B. Prepare for changes in traffic patterns and slow down. C. Ignore the sign if no workers are visible. Answer. B. Prepare for changes in traffic patterns and slow down. Roadwork zones require extra caution due to potential hazards and changes in normal traffic flow. Question 85. How should drivers interpret a divided highway sign? A. The highway is ending. B. A median separates oncoming traffic lanes. C. Lane merging is imminent. Answer. B. A median separates oncoming traffic lanes. This sign indicates that the road ahead is divided by a physical barrier or median. Question 86. If you see a pedestrian crossing sign, what adjustments should you make to your driving? A. Speed up to clear the crossing quickly. B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians. C. Pedestrians must yield to you. Answer. B. Be prepared to stop for pedestrians. Drivers should always be ready to yield to pedestrians at crossings. Question 87. When you encounter a wrong way sign while driving, what should you do immediately? A. Keep driving while looking for signs of oncoming traffic. B. Slow down and carefully turn around when safe. C. Continue until you find a convenient place to turn. Answer. B. Slow down and carefully turn around when safe. This sign indicates you're going against traffic, posing a serious risk to yourself and others. Question 88. What does a no passing zone sign mean for your driving behavior? A. You can pass if no oncoming traffic is visible. B. Passing is not allowed until you've passed this sign. C. It's merely a suggestion, and passing is at the driver's discretion. Answer. B. Passing is not allowed until you've passed this sign. This sign is placed in areas where visibility or road conditions make passing unsafe. Question 89. Explain how to navigate a road that has a lane ends merge left sign. A. Speed up and merge at the last possible moment. B. Signal early and merge into the left lane well before your lane ends. C. Ignore the sign and continue in your lane. Answer. B. Signal early and merge into the left lane well before your lane ends. Early merging helps maintain traffic flow and prevents bottlenecks. Question 90. When a cross-traffic ahead sign is visible, what should be the driver's priority? A. To maintain speed and assert right-of-way. B. To prepare to stop or yield to crossing traffic. C. To ignore the sign if no immediate traffic is seen. Answer. B. To prepare to stop or yield to crossing traffic. This sign warns of potential crossing traffic ahead, and drivers should be ready to yield or stop as necessary.